Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's another day. Um, we're on day 4, so thank you all for joining me live and getting up.
Good
I
morning.
wanna, I wanna also acknowledge the replayers who are doing it on their own schedule, which is wonderful, and you're being committed. So thank you. I see you. Just know you can always ask questions. Just send me an email at pcampson@pattycampson.org or just reply to one of the replay emails so you too can get your questions answered since I don't see you here live. Um, but thank you all for joining and having this experience. Um, I know that during this experience, things are starting to open up. You may be feeling, seeing, experiencing things differently because it's almost like you've just been this one being, having this one being experience. And now things are starting to kind of like separate so you can have perspective and have more of an um, the invisible, the things that you don't see with the naked eye that are oh so powerful. So just know that that is good. And also, you may be experiencing synchronicities and symbols that show up over and over, or they're starting to be more consistent. So that's letting you know that you're creating this connection because spirit speaks through symbols, spirit speaks through colors and people. Um, so when the hairs on your arms stand up or on the back of your neck, when people are talking to you or you're driving, that means that there is a connection or that's something that you need to pay attention to. Um, and your dreams, of course. So having that journal, that pen and paper close by, especially after our morning experience, for you to just take a moment and jot down notes about what happened during your meditation, the symbols you received, maybe the people that popped into your mind. There was meaning for that. Maybe people that you haven't thought of in a long time and they just kind of show up. Um, Write those things down. Maybe it means that you don't need to do anything, but see what happens, see what unfolds 2, 3, a week down the line. There's meaning. So this 21-day experience is for you to know that you are more than just this physical body. And what you're doing right now and opening up to spirit is allowing you to have more connection and knowing about the thoughts that come into your mind that you can validate now and not think, oh, am I crazy or what's going on? Or something comes up and you're like, oh, I just thought about that. Um, think about when that happens, you say, I just thought about that. Think about how did I receive it? What was I feeling? How did it come to me? Was it through a sense? Was it through somebody else saying something which triggered a feeling? Um, all those things, just start to pay attention to. So let's start. So we're going to talk about today. That's going to be our conversation at the end of our um, routine of our protection prayer, affirmation, our breathing, our energy cleanse, and our meditation. So we start with our prayer. As we start our spirit journey today, I ask that we are all surrounded in a protective bubble of golden white light, and that all of our angels that guide and protect us each day come in close and share their wisdom. And I ask that we all receive what is needed for our highest and greatest good. And so it is. Amen. The affirmation for today is, I am in tune with my body and my soul. I am in tune with my body and my soul. And as I said earlier, we're starting to see that we're having perspective, and we're seeing that there's more to kind of unfold and understand than just this physical body. Because we receive information from our body, like when we're hurt, when we're in pain, when we're having physical sensation. But we also have intelligence and information and wisdom when we are quiet and we start to really see how we can get that information, not from here. So let's do our breath. And everybody go at your own pace. I know that everybody has their own pace of inhaling and exhaling, and I don't do it with you because then it might be harder for me to guide you. So just go by your own pace. So we'll do 3 inhales and exhales. So inhale. And exhale through the mouth, exhaling, releasing all the tension in your body. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let it all out and feel your body relax into that exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And feel your body just relax into that exhale. So good. So let's do our energy cleanse with our wonderful orbs, our luminescent orbs. So close your eyes and relax. And imagine your 4 luminescent orbs that radiate white light in front of you. The job of these 4 orbs is to cleanse your energy, and your intention is what allows them to do that job. With your mind's eye, ask these orbs to move in front of you. And so you have 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 behind you, and 1 in front of you. Ask them to start at the top of your head and start removing all negative energy, all energy from other people that doesn't belong to you, and old energy from the past weighing you down. See the orbs move slowly down your body, removing all energy that holds you back from moving forward, clouds your judgment, and the energy that is not for your highest and best good. See the orbs removing that energy from your space. The orbs are moving down like little vacuum cleaners, removing all the energy, and you're feeling lighter, and you're having clarity. As the orbs get to your feet, see them take that energy down to the center of the earth to be transmuted into positive, usable energy for others to use. And as we're in that wonderful space of being cleaned and released from that energy, we are going to start into our grounding meditation. So relax, get comfortable, make sure your eyes are closed. Take a deep breath and surround yourself with white light. Feel the white light and just breathe. Allow your thoughts to float by. Just watch them one by one float away. Imagine you are outside and you feel a gentle breeze across your face. You look up and the sky is blue and you are alone. Notice all around you the tall trees, old, ancient, wise trees, and they are welcoming you to share their wisdom. Feel your body becoming heavy and one with the trees, and relax. Now bring your attention to the soles of your feet and imagine that you are growing roots like the trees, and they reach down into the earth, and they reach down to go down into the center of the earth, deeper and deeper, until they touch the center. And you feel your body becoming grounded as you root into the center of the earth. And you feel the pure source earth energy and a warm golden light. Now see that light, that golden light, move up from the earth's core through your roots and up through your feet, circulating all around your body. Imagine your body as light glowing from the inside out. Feel that light and that glow as you are fed pure earth energy, and feel the groundedness on the earth. The light of spirit is everywhere, and you are grounded here and now. Grounded. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Good morning. How was that meditation and that energy cleansing?
For me, um, with the orbs, I saw the white light before they started working, and then everything went black, and they stayed black throughout the whole meditation.
And did you release that so you can just know that
I
it?
Yeah, I released every time I released everything. I tried to look for the gold light, nothing, and but I did release. I didn't want to keep anything with me, but it's just it's always dark.
Yeah. Um, that was my experience as well. Not, I mean, in the beginning when I started doing this 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it feels frustrating, but just know that you're doing the work and just keep present and allowing and trusting that what you know, maybe not what you see in your mind's eye, is taking place, because then it starts to build and it starts to shift. So
Okay.
just stay with it.
And then now when I meditate at home and do things at home, I see purple is the primary color that always shows up.
So that's great because, you know, the purple is the spiritual color. It's the
Okay.
color of being open. So you are connected, you are getting the information. So just know that, and know that maybe your experience is just going to be a little different.
Okay.
Um, and then, do you have crystals around you?
Yeah, they're on the other side of my bed, and they're in my purse, and they're on my I guess my altar. I have all over places, and I
Okay,
have them in the corners of my bedroom.
perfect. So that is what we are going to talk about today. Um, is our crystals. Oops, what happened? Sorry, guys. Um, let's see.
You can hear you.
Yes,
Uh,
I don't know if you can see what I'm sharing. What is
no,
showing up on screen?
no, it just says your name starting the screen sharing.
Hmm. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
You see that? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, in terms of crystals, they are amazing. Crystals are so wonderful. And crystals are there um, to really amplify your experience. And like I said yesterday, there are the big three. So there's amethyst, the clear crystal, the clear quartz crystal, the mother one, and rose quartz, pink quartz. So those are the ones that you just should have. So the rose quartz is about love, and in your toolbox, I gave you all that information, um, and there were descriptions on what the crystals mean. So I'm going to just bring that up real quick. And of course, it disappeared. So we're not going to worry about it right now. But um, all the crystals are there to amplify your experience with spirit. And the rose quartz is all about love and unconditional love and creating a harmonic or harmony in your space. You can't really see the color, but it's a light, just beautiful pink. Love this one. I also have like this one, it's smaller just to hold, especially if you're just like having a difficult conversation with a loved one. You can hold on to the crystals. And also when you're doing your meditations, um, selenite is a good clearing energy, and these are great to have around in your um, sacred space just to keep the energy clean. Also, hematite. They feel so good for me personally in my hands. Now, this is all going to be relative for you, but for grounding, especially when we're doing the grounding meditation, being able to hold this um, and just as you're feeling it, you're also experiencing it in a spiritual way, because these hold a vibration and a frequency, and their vibration and frequency is grounding. So it's just a repetitive message to spirit that you are saying, this is a moment that I want to be grounded. And these crystals and energies help you do that. Um, Another crystal that is really good for protection is black tourmaline. And black tourmaline, they say, if you put in the corners of a room, so say your room that you do your have your sacred space, it's pure protection. So it protects you from negative energy, um, and it keeps that sacred space protected. So this has a frequency of protection. And then right here, we have um, these blue, they're so wonderful. And sometimes I say it wrong by one thing. It's called celestite. And they're blue. And they are like, they vibrate with an energy um, to help you stay calm, but also create a connection with spirit. So having these in your sacred space to help create um, the energy of communicating with spirit is really nice. Another thing about crystals is that you always want to cleanse them. So if you're on my mystical magical chats, you know during the full moon we talk about taking your crystals out to be cleansed by the full moon. But also, if there's a lot of stuff going on in your home and you don't want to wait till the full moon, put them out in the ground, on the earth. So if you have a plant outside or in your garden, but just put them out there for either overnight or 4 hours at least to kind of cleanse them, for the earth to kind of draw out the negativity that they held on to or are experiencing in your home or in your space. So that's really good to know. So it's a recharging of your crystals to make sure that they're healthy so they can do the work. Um,
I have a question.
yes.
Um, so when you're cleansing your crystals and gemstones in the earth outside, does it have to be at night or can it be during the day too?
It can be during the day.
Okay.
Yes. Um, Being in the sun is very cleansing for the crystals as well. That sunlight is good. And so my boyfriend wanted you all to know that he got me this pink crystal. He said he did. And he came into this, this is very, wasn't his thing, but he's been so open. So I am very grateful for his openness and wanting to learn and be a part of all this growth. So thank you, Shawnees. So now I'm open for questions about the crystals. There's so much information. Um, but that is the start. The crystals are an amplification, um, to allow you to raise your vibration to meet spirit. They're also there for protection, and their healing properties for your physical body. Crystals are a whole nother subject, and there are books and books about them, and they're wonderful. So just know that at least if you have the three major ones, they are wonderful. And then as you start growing and knowing that, I'm drawn to the hematite for grounding. I'm drawn to the salsatite for really opening my communication with spirit. Um, there's also citrine for abundance and wealth. So having these things in your space, you are telling the universe and your higher self, your spirit, that you choose to have all this and open this up and say, okay, how can I manifest abundance? How can I manifest more communication with spirit, with the celestite? Allowing me to have grounding with the hematite, allowing me to get the wisdom from the universe, from the clear quartz, and allowing me to feel unconditional love at all times, opening that energy space up. So, questions?
Can I ask you if this is clear course or selenite? It was a gift, and I don't know.
Is it white?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
transparent.
that looks like clear quartz. That's beautiful.
She was gonna make a lamp out of it. So she notched it and put a light, and then it could be a lamp. But she never finished the project. My cousin.
Oh, that's amazing. That's beautiful.
So that's clear quartz?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I could ask her, but I haven't talked to her.
Yeah, it would probably be a good idea for you, especially all of you now, if you haven't done it, if you haven't created your ritual with cleaning your crystals, to take them outside today and just allow them to drain all the old energy and recharge them and bring them back in. So that would be.
And I assume I understand what you're saying. It's just a practice because maybe just in what's going on in life, I just, the mind is not still or quiet, and I just have so many thoughts that I mean, yeah, I let them go off in the balloon, but another one's right there, so I just don't connect yet. But I'll keep practicing.
Yes, this doesn't happen overnight, as you know. The monks, can be in meditation for months and years and their whole life. So you have good days and you have more challenging days. And it's just like anything, it's a practice. Just know that the more that you continue to do it, the more that you are training your energy, your mind, your heart to be able to say, okay, I'm having less resistance to this process. Because right now there's kind of a resistance, it's something new. So you're training, you're in training. And you have a lot going on. So that too. And Tracy is saying something that you can Google. If you have selenite, you can lay the other crystals on top of it and touch it to cleanse them energetically too. You can always Google metaphysical properties of to find out your crystal's powers. Great information. And Laurel's giving a place where you can get crystals. So CCG, wholesale crystals and imports. So maybe people who don't live in LA, there's a website and maybe you can order from there, because like I said, making sure that the people where you get your crystals, that they're not conglomerates of other rocks and things that they form and shine up and polish and put out there, or even paint and put out there as crystals. You want to make sure that you're really getting authentic, pure crystals. So yes, so let us say our affirmation and then get off to enjoy another magnificent day in this world. So with that, I am in tune with my body and my soul. I am in tune with my body and my soul. Were you guys able to see that? Okay, good. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.